What's up, guys? It's your boy Anthony Arundel, bring you once again another TTC Toni-Tech cave tutorial. Finally. All right, guys, enough of the joking around. What are we going to be doing today? We're going to be flashing the MECOOL KM3. You probably noticed by reading the title, and that is precisely why you are here. There's a few cool advantages about flashing this box with the KM9 Pro ROM. First of all, the ROM comes already pre-rooted. It works fantastically with Netflix HD, not from the Play Store, but you know, some versions that they have online. If you guys want me to make a video on that, please drop a like or maybe a subscribe and hit the comments below. We will see what we can do about that. Before that, guys, I'd like to say I'm sorry I haven't been around for a while. I had some stuff going on in my life that finally got sorted out. And I'm back to pick up where I left. I have a lot of old stuff that I haven't reviewed yet, so we will be doing that in the coming weeks. But for now, let's flash the KM3. There's a few things that you will be needing in order to flash this box, and everything will be supplied in the link below. What you will definitely be needing is, for sure, the ROM, because without the ROM we can't do anything. And the software, all the software that you need for the ROM is included in the zip. And finally, also the universal ADB drivers. One thing that you also need to know is that we will be doing also some ADB commands. I know that some people hear the name ADB commands and they think like, oh no, ADB. Trust me, I'm not the man in ADB either, but it's very easy. So I'm gonna make it as easy as I can for you guys, and I'm very sure that at the end of the video, everybody will have a nicely flashed box. Also, please do make sure that you do watch the entire video, because there's some bugs on this ROM that we will be tackling. There are some easy workarounds or some easy fixes. And if you do not watch the end of the video, I know for a fact that I will see comments at the bottom like, hey Tony, why is my box not waking up from sleep? Well, you didn't watch the video, bro. Oh, hey Tony, why is it that on 4K my Netflix keeps giving me errors? Because you didn't watch the video, bro. So watch the video until the end and we will get everything sorted out. Now, with that said, let's begin. First thing you want to do, obviously, is you want to zip out the KM9 Pro file. It's not gonna work if you don't do that. So let's zip it out. Okay, and once it's been zipped out, you will have a folder, the KM9 Pro ATV9 V1. Open that up, and here is the ROM that we will be flashing just now. What you wanna do is you wanna extract this. Just extract it here, and it will extract a folder called soft. Make sure that you check the folder out to see if all the files are present. Now, that is the case. So what you wanna do is you want to copy this, and we're going to be needing that later for ADB, so do not forget. Please remember where you put it. For the sake of this video, do what I do, and let's put it on the C drive. And once it's in the C drive, look, I've already copied it here because I have soft from earlier. But anyhow, let's just do that again. Let's just paste it and replace everything. For you, it's just going to paste. Obviously for me, it's replaced since I've already had it extracted earlier, but no biggie. Let's continue. Now that you have the soft and the C, you want to go back, because that is how we roll. You go back and you make sure that everything is where it needs to be. And finally, what you want to do is you want to zip out the USB burn tool. And guys, please bear in mind, or please make sure that you use this version, the 2.1.73. Maybe some of you might have a later version in the system. I was using 1.8. but it didn't work for me. I was getting a bunch of errors. So if you have a later version, delete that and make sure that you use this one included, the 2.1.7.3. Open it up, and once you open it up, you should have a setup. You want to double click that and make sure that you set it up. I'm going to just click yes, but you're also going to click yes. I've already got it installed, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to install it one more time for you guys, because I like you guys and that is how we roll. I'm just gonna go to next, put it whatever you like. Amlogic burn tool, yes. Create a desktop icon, because we need a desktop icon to make things easier. Now we do next. Yes, install the USB drivers and finish. It is going pretty fast, guys, because it's not difficult at all. So if you think I'm going a little bit too fast for you guys, just pause the video. It's all good. We got time. Okay. Once you've done that, guys, and you have installed it, you will notice that up here you have a shortcut. Somewhere in your desktop you should have a shortcut for the USB burning tool. If not, go into search and just type burn, burn, and it should show up. See, USB burning tool. But good, we got the shortcut here. double click that. So yes, you want to open it up. It would be pretty silly if you say no after going through so far. So let's see here. By the way, do not be intimidated by this. All of these options, just leave them the way they are. No need to change them, bro. It is all good. So you want to click on File. You want to go to Import Image. And you want to open up the image that we unzipped earlier. That is a KM9 Pro ATV 9V1. So open it up. You will need to be navigating to where you put it into earlier. For me, I found it easily because obviously I used this software earlier. I mean, how else do you think I know what I was doing, man? So as you can see, it has been loaded. There's nothing else showing. It's done loading. So now what you want to do is you want to take your box and let's see, you get a small screwdriver or a toothpick, whatever you can. And if you look at the box at the back, you have, let's see, you have the AV port. There's this port right here. And what you want to do is you want to use your screwdriver. You want to put it in like this. And there's actually like a little clicking noise when you push it in. I don't know if you guys can hear. Let's see. Click. Yes, there's a little clicking noise. And then if you hear that clicking noise, that means obviously you're clicking the button that's in there. So it's a little bit tricky, but it's very doable. You hold that clicking, you click it in, you hold it in, and then, oh, wait a minute, before we go so far, you need one of these cables, obviously. USB to USB, you guys see that? Yeah, of course you do. One end goes into the computer. Oh, that feels so good when you get it in right away with one shot and you don't have to freeball it around. You feel like a superhero. Super nerd, actually. It's all good. I don't care. I like it. Judge all you want. You're still here. Okay, so you take the cable and then you have two ports here. You have the USB 2 and you have the USB 3. You want to do it on the USB 2 because, you know, that is the port that we need. You hold it in and then you put it on your USB 2 and keep holding in the screwdriver, the button, and then pretty soon your computer should see it. Don't panic. There you go. When it chimes, you want to put the box down. Make sure you put it down carefully because if you move the cable around too much, it might disconnect. And it's not nice, especially when it's flashing and it disconnects, you can pretty much mess up the whole thing. So please bear that in mind. And as you can see, your computer has spotted it because it says connected. And now we're pretty much ready to go. So what you want to do is, again, do not touch any of these options because it's already good, bro. Leave it alone. And you want to go to start. And what it's going to do is just going to erase everything. It's going to download and install everything that it needs to install. And again, do not panic. Leave the thing as it is. And I'll be right back with you guys when it's 100%. In the meantime, if you feel like you want to subscribe, bro, it's okay. I don't blame you. Smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. So go ahead. I'll be right back. All right, guys, now that you have thoroughly smashed that like button and the subscribe button, we're back. It's almost at 100%, as you can see. And it is at 100% right on cue. We can go further. Now, at this point of the video, you just want to click stop. Nothing else. Stop and leave this screen the way it is. Or you can just hit refresh, whatever you like. But just stop, okay? And then you want to take the box. You plug this out. And we're not done yet. What you want to do is you want to put it back into recovery. And I'm just going to leave the burn tool screen open so I can see what I'm doing. You know, sometimes when in doubt, leave it open and it shall tell you if it's good. So we're going to do the same step. USB 2, pushing in the AV button, push it in. And then the USB 2, once again, USB 2. And it's not going good. Man, and I was talking about being a superhero earlier. There you go. Don't panic. Just wait. Oh my God, I'm panicking. Nothing's happening. No, don't panic. Just wait. There you go. Okay, at this point, guys, it makes no sense hooking it up to your TV because if you do hook it up to your TV and you're one of those people who's like, oh, I'm done flashing, let's test it out, it's going to go wrong. You're just going to hook it up to a TV and it's just going to keep on boot looping on you. and then you're gonna be complaining. I'm gonna be like, bro, you did not watch the video. So what you want to do at this point, as you can see, it's connected, and now we're gonna do the ADB commands. What you want to do is you want to make sure at this point you install the universal drivers, because we need the universal drivers in order to do the ADB commands properly. And what do you get those? All of that and the rest of everything else will be in the link below. Obviously, like I said earlier, bro. But here's where you get it, by the way, by the adb.clockwork mod. Again, it'll be in the link below. Click on download, wherever you need to put it, or save it wherever you need to save. And this is what's gonna be like universal ADB drivers. You wanna now install that. For me, it makes absolutely no sense. I've already installed them, so I'm just gonna click on cancel. For you, it's gonna be installed. Yes, we wanna exit because I've already installed it. And once the ADB drivers have been installed, then we can continue with the next step. Now, like I was saying, remember earlier that folder that we copied over to the C, the soft folder, just in case you forgot, it's okay. I got your back. You go back to the C. There it is. Remember that folder? Good. Glad you did. Make sure you click it to make sure that you did it correctly. If it's correctly, you should have all these files in it. Okay. So now is the next step. You want to open up command prompt. Okay, let's close this off, by the way, since we no longer need it. It's we can see obviously it's connected. You want to close this up? Yes. And here you're going to open up command CMD, command prompt, enter. This is where the magic happens. This is one of the steps that a lot of people be getting wrong, and they complain that the ROM doesn't work, obviously, because you skip this part, but it's okay. I'm acting like as if I did it correctly the first time too. I was one of those people. That's how I know people was complaining, because I was one of them. So what you want to do is you open up command prompt, and then we're gonna type cd space c double dot and then backslash, enter. Takes you to C. Now in C we have that folder called soft, so you just want to type cd soft, and now you're in the soft folder. So that's the folder that we put in the C drive. And this is the easy part, guys. Here you want to type update bulk command, or update bulk cmd fast boot. You know what, let me just make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see that. There you go. And once you have typed that, you want to obviously click on enter. See, and if you heard that chime, that means you did it good. Even if it's telling you that it had an error, no problem. Don't panic. That is exactly what we need. Without that chime and without that command, the rest of the command will not work. So don't be scared, you did it properly. And then the next command that you want to execute is this one, fastboot space flashing unlock. Once you've typed that, you want to type enter. And then as you can see, the flash has been okay. And then the final command is pretty much the same, with the difference, with the exception of critical behind it. So we're just going to type that, fastboot flashing unlock critical. And once you have typed that, you want to type, or you just want to push enter. And as you can see, it is done. At this point, you're pretty much done. In the original instructions, they ask you to type fastboot OEM reset. But that makes absolutely no sense in this case, because when you type it, it's going to give you an error. And everybody that did manage to flash this ROM had the exact same error, and they were still able to continue. Look, I'm just going to type it, and it's just gonna chime again and tell me that it failed. But no biggie, even though it failed, I think what it pretty much did is just resetted the box to where we needed it to be. You don't have to use that command. I'm just showing you guys that if you see it in the original README, it's not really needed. So at this point, you're pretty much done with flashing the ROM. So you wanna take the cable out, boom. And then you can hook this box up to the TV. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hook it up to the TV, and I'm going to set it up with my account and everything. And please watch the end of the video, because I am going to show you guys, or at least we're going to correct those bugs, the small bugs that are very annoying. And if you do not stick to the end of the video, please do not complain that you're getting, that the box is not waking up anymore from sleep, that you have to pull the cable out every single time, or don't complain that it doesn't work properly with certain programs on 4K, because it is very important that you pay attention. So please come back and like and subscribe if you can. Yes, please. And we'll be right back. I'm gonna set it up. Do not hang up. Don't put the phone back on the hook. Who has a phone that uses a hook? Anyhow, we'll be right back. All right, and we are back. I have finally set up this box, and as you can see now, I am in the box itself. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you guys that it really is a KM9 Pro. So let's go into settings. Let's see, let me just see how that just moved to the side and we can see. Let's go into device preferences, about, and here it is. Device name KM9 Pro. Let's see if we can see. Look at that, KM9 Pro. The arrow for you guys out there and gals, and it's an Android 9. So as you can see, it did flash around. And guys, remember I told you earlier that there's some things that we do need to change. This first part of the video is only for the people on a 4K TV, because on a 4K TV, like I said, you're gonna have some issues with Netflix and some other apps not displaying properly. So the first option that you want to turn off, so my favorite option, is one of the reasons why I have why I flash this ROM, is out of frame rate switching. It doesn't work it doesn't work fantastically. It doesn't work all that on my 4K TV. Some of you guys might be having problems, so please just turn it off. It's the first thing you want to do. If you have a 1080p TV, turn that option back on, because that's the meat and potatoes of this whole ROM, and also the fact that it is rooted, obviously. So remember, 1080p, turn that option on. 4K, turn it off. It's not needed. So another thing that you want to turn off is you want to go here into Droid settings. Boom. And under display, you want to make sure that HDR to SDR is off, else you're gonna have some display issues on a 4K TV. And you want to make sure that this option is also off. Usually on the standard ROM, that should be absolutely no problem. But I noticed that when you have, like, for example, a Netflix that does play in 1080p, yes, this box plays Netflix on 1080p if you have the proper Netflix. Now, I happen to know exactly which Netflix that is. An awesome developer, aka the Ninja Zahir himself from FreakTab, gave me access to that file. So if you guys need some help on getting, obviously, Netflix and HD, you know, make sure to hit some likes and comment on the comment below and let me know that you guys want that. And again, a sub and a subscription would be fantastic. I mean, you know, it helps me out and it does help with the self-esteem. Thank you in advance. Okay, so now that you turned off those options, you should have absolutely no problems with 4K. Remember, only on 4K, 1080p, turn all those options back on, because it will look fantastic on 1080p. Try playing a video, you'll see. Wow. Okay, and now another thing that you need to get fixed. One issue that I was having, that everybody is having with this box, is that, for example, when you put it to sleep, after a while, when you wake up the next day, or when you come back after like a few hours, the box will not wake up. It will stay pretty much in sleep mode the whole time. Another member of FreakTab, Netsin, I'm pretty much butchering his name right now. I can't really check because of the making of this video. I think that there's a problem with, let me show you guys, there's a problem with the forum at FreakTab. At the making of this video, there's a problem with FreakTab. As you can see, it's down. So I can't really check the names of the developers. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. I'm just peeps. I'll put it up here somewhere or during editing. Remember that editing, Tony guy. Okay. So with that said, he really helped me out in to get that problem fixed, and it's extremely easy. What you want, let me move to the side. No, we do not want to use the microphone. Thank you very much. What you want to do is you want to go to the side load launcher, and you want to make sure that you load up Aptoy TV. That's right there above my head. So once you're in search, you want to type wake space lock, enter, and then it's going to search. And once it's done searching, you have a few different programs. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you click on this one right here. That is the Wake Lock Power Manager. It's the one with a little light bulb and the lock. You can't miss it. Click on install. Yeah, that's right. We didn't come all this way over here to not click on install. Oh wait, we didn't. Let's click on it again. Why it is not installing the application? And then once it is done installing, you obviously want to open it up, because you know that is just what you do. You don't close it up. And then okay. And this is the important part, guys. Do not be intimidated. There's a few options there, and the option that you want to choose is partial wake, not screen dim, whatever. No. You want to choose partial wake. So you click on that, and that's it. And what does this mean? Is literally what it says right here. Ensures that the CPU is running. The screen might not be on. So it means you turn off the box, and the CPU will still be running on a low power state, and the device will not fall into a deep sleep state. So it will always wake up. A very important option here that you also want to do, so you don't have to do this ever again every single time, is you want to click here on options. You want to make sure that auto start on boot and notifications are both on. You don't really have to use notifications, but you know, for the purpose of this video, just have it on so you don't have any issues. I wasn't having any issues when I put it on. And then you will never have to boot up into it to fix it again, and it will always work correctly. So that's pretty much it, guys. Once you have done everything on this video, you should have absolutely no problems. This ROM is going to work fantastically for you. A lot of the rooted applications that you need working will be working. Netflix HD does work on this box. Trust me on that. If you say, well, you know what, Anthony, I've tried the Netflix on the market and it's not working. Well, that's because you tried the wrong one, buddy. So what you want to do is just give me a thumbs up, a like, whatever, put it down in the comments, and I will see if I can help you with that. I mean, you know, if nobody wants it, then I'm not gonna make that video. But if you guys want it, I will put that video online, because that's how we roll. Now, guys, if this video has helped you out in any kind of a way, and your box is up and running and you like the way things are going, please Hulk smash that button and give me a subscribe and comment below and let me know what's up. I want to thank you once again for making it so far into this video. Once again, sorry I haven't been around, but I will be around from now on, so get used to it, because that is how we roll. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.